The city streets were bustling with the usual energy, the sound of footsteps and chatter filling the air. Emma walked briskly, trying to keep up with the rhythm of the crowd. She had always loved the energy of the city, its pulse matching her own, but today felt different. Today, her heart felt heavier. It had been a year since she'd moved here, a fresh start after everything had fallen apart. The job, the apartment, the independence, everything was new, but the weight of the past still lingered. It was a year filled with small victories and small defeats. The kind of victories that didn't change much, but offered brief moments of solace. She paused at the corner, waiting for the light to change. The wind whipped her hair around her face, and she tucked it behind her ear. As she glanced down the street, she saw him. A man standing at the curb, holding a bouquet of flowers. He was looking at something or someone, but Emma couldn't tell who. He was tall, with dark hair that seemed to catch the sunlight in a way that made it shimmer. His eyes were intense but kind, and the moment she saw him, her heart did something strange. It was an unfamiliar feeling, like a memory tugging at the edges of her mind, something she couldn't quite place. She turned away, trying to dismiss the sensation, but something made her look back. And when she did, he was staring directly at her. The world seemed to stop for a moment. "Emma?" His voice was familiar, a low murmur that she couldn't ignore. Her breath caught. She froze. The city, the noise, the movement, everything faded as she locked eyes with him. It wasn't possible. It couldn't be. But there he was, standing on the street corner, just as if no time had passed. "Daniel," she whispered, her heart racing. "What are you doing here?" Daniel smiled, a slow, careful smile. "I was hoping I'd find you." Emma took a step back, her mind racing. It had been years since they'd seen each other. They hadn't parted on bad terms, but time had a way of changing everything. She had moved away, and he had stayed behind. They had both gone their separate ways, but now, here he was, standing in front of her. "How did you find me?" she asked, the shock still evident in her voice. "I wasn't sure if you still lived here," he admitted. "But I saw a woman who looked like you a few blocks back, and I couldn't shake the feeling that it was you. So I followed the feeling." Emma didn't know how to react. Her heart was pounding in her chest. "I didn't think I'd see you again." "I didn't either," he said softly. "But here we are." The light turned green, and the crowd around him began to move again. Daniel hesitated, then took a step forward. "Can I take you to coffee? I'd like to catch up." Emma's mind was a whirlwind of confusion and excitement. She looked at him, at the bouquet in his hand, and for the first time in a long time, she felt something she hadn't expected to feel: hope. "Okay," she said, a small smile playing on her lips. "Let's catch up." And as they walked down the street together, it felt like the world was giving them a second chance.